Hi people, I'm the Talent Prop and welcome to my YouTube channel. Before I start what I show you today on the video, I want to say thank you to Detlef from the Deathwing Army project. He told the people in the video to watch my channel and to follow me and support me a little bit. I want to say to Detlef some words in Germany because I'm very happy about this one. I want to say thank you. Detlef, vielen Dank, dass du das gemacht hast. Das hat mich total gefreut und ich bin total happy, dass ich jetzt mehr als 25 Leute habe, die mir folgen. Ich bin eine kleine Nummer hier, aber das ist total klasse gewesen. Freut mich sehr. Ich danke dir. Okay, today we talk about two things. The first one, we talk about my Tiger II tank. I repainted the tank. He was 4 years old. He was painted in ambush camouflage and I repainted in winter camouflage. I used different stuff from AK Interactive, the Warn effect, the chipping fluid and other stuff. The streaky grimes and all this one. In the second part we see my new Space Marines. I painted Space Marines in AK Interactive modulation style. I used the German camouflage red, brown and olive green modulation set to paint the Space Marines. What's this set here? The set has for the red, brown and for the olive green the shadows, base and the lights. And to use the airbrush for the miniature and these colors was very interesting, and I think it was successful. These are not typical colors for the Space Marine Codex, but I think it looks good. If you like to make experiments with different colors, not bad, not bad. I'm gonna switch the camera and then I'll show you all my stuff. Catch you in a second. Yeah, back on my workbench. Okay, this is now my little cat. This is my Tiger II tank. It's from Tamiya. It's scale 135. I painted this tank. It was 4 years ago in ambush camouflage. Was not so nice, and I think he needs a new coat. And I repainted in camouflage white, in a dirty white, and yeah. I used the white. What I used was from Life Color. This one here was not so bad, I think. But I think if I want to do it again, I want to do it with yellow color. And I don't know. Everybody said it's a good color, but I think sometimes it's a little bit. The color was running sometimes. You must spray this one very careful. And with 1 or 2 layers, and I use for the scratching and for the Warn effect where is it? There, the Warn effect acrylic fluid from AK Interactive. I like it, and I think it was successful. It looks good. Here you can see through the white the ambush camouflage a little bit, the colors, and it looks like a used tank who was driving through the battlefield. For the rusty tracks here on the side, on the turret, I used the colors from 502 Abteilung. It is shadow brown. It was shadow brown and dark rust, and it looks good. The only problem is with all colors, they're looking good and they're very intensive, but you have to wait 2 or 3 days before they are dry, and you can't touch the tracks. But it was okay. It was an experiment for me. I have I guess around 10 different oil colors from 502 Abteilung, and I didn't use the oil colors so much. I'm in a moment more with the colors from Yellow and AK Interactive. For the mud I use Plaster and Earth Effect, and for the dark mud I used dark mud from AK Interactive. But the problem is, I finished the tank last night around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and it looks dark, but today it was not dark. I don't know, it was maybe too much plaster, or I don't know where the problem was. I don't have the dark mud. I want dark mud because over the dry mud you must put a little bit dark mud. It must look like he was driving 5 minutes before through dark mud. Yeah, dark mud, but I don't have really dark mud. I put some pigments inside in the plaster from Mick Production, dark mud, and now it's a little bit dark here on the side, and I think it was a little bit too much mud on the wheels, but it's okay for me. Also I used for the streaks here, Streaking Grime from AK Interactive. Very useful, and looks good. I like it. Not so bad. I use for errors like this only little parts on the tank filter from AK Interactive for the blue filter for Panzer Grey. I think it's not normal to use this one for a tank like this, but if you put the blue wash on the blue filter on the white, it looks a little bit colder. Yeah, it looks a little bit different, and to bring a little bit more different on a white camouflage tank is maybe not so bad. And we're going to the front side, and I used the blue filter also for this part here. Maybe you can see this one when I zoom in a little bit, and it looks a little bit darker, and like it looks like people are running on this part around when they're going down from the tank, and yeah. And I like the rusty streaking stuff here. For this one I used the rust streaks from AK Interactive, and I like it to put this one on the tank. You have to wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then you can work with a brush over the streaks with what was it? With the odorless thinner, or with white spirit. I don't know what I used. Sometimes I'm using my normal thinner from the do-it-yourself market. It looks good. Like it. Sometimes I do it too much. I mean, a normal tank is not rusty, because when the tank is coming back from the battle, the people looking around the tank, what we can repair or whatever, I think they are looking for the tank. But I want a tank who was running for weeks on a battlefield, and I think that's okay. The chipping is not bad. Yeah, this is one of my problems. I do it sometimes a little bit too much, and but I think it's okay. I will turn it a little bit. For this tracks here, I used 2 different colors from Yellow, brown orange colors. I painted in in different brown orange colors, and I used the one effect for the tracks too. And yeah, looks not bad. Looks like used tracks or old tracks. I like the different, like looks like they have new tracks on the other side, and here they're a little bit used from wind and weather, and the nice one here with a little bit rust. Same problems here. I used the plaster and dark mud, and there was no dark mud. I must put some pigments from MIG production inside to make it a little bit darker. And yeah, same here. I think tracks are a little bit too dirty because the tracks are moving, and I think there is not so much dirt on the tracks, but it's okay for me. This is the back side. I used here a little bit from the blue filter for gray tanks, and a little bit what was it? Yeah, the light rust from AK Interactive to make this part a little bit rusty. For the exhaust pipes, I used the pigments from MIG production. This one here, the standard rust, and a little bit from the wash and the rust streaks. And looks like that. I hope you can see this one a little bit. I try to zoom a little bit in. The light is not so good, but this is not a professional film studio, and try to make it good for you. Yeah, for the streaks I used streaking grime. The streaking grime is not on my table in the moment. It's a normal streaking grime from AK Interactive. Was easy to use, and yeah, I like it. Yes, yes, yes. This is my Tiger 2 tank. I think the tank is okay. What I want to do is in the next time, I don't know. But the plan is to make a diorama. I want a diorama, a winter diorama with a little bit snow and some miniatures from Dragon. Some miniatures from Dragon. I want to use maybe, I'm not sure, maybe this one, Panzer Grenadiers Viking Division, because they're running around in Parker. They have all the winter uniforms, and I like it. There's one guy here with camouflage trousers, and one in white camouflage trousers, and yeah, looks like a cold winter. Or I have some other miniatures from Dragon here. These are this one, but they're running around. Everyone is running around in camouflage. It's hard to paint, but I love this kind of uniforms. It's not easy to paint, but it's fun to do it. And I like the miniatures. They're not bad. Yeah, this is what I want to do in the future now with this tank. Yeah, tell me what you think. And I don't know where the problem is with the dark mud. I had a big problem with the dark mud. Maybe too much plaster and not enough dark mud color here from AK Interactive. But I want to see how it works next time. What I can say is I can recommend to use the blue filter to make the metal, the side skirt or whatever, a little bit colder. If you put a little bit on the tank, on a part, you can make some difference, and this is what I like. And yeah, this is my Tiger 2 tank. I hope you like it, and now we're coming to the next part. Catch you in a second. Okay, part 2 now. The experiment with the AK Interactive modulation set, red brown for German tanks. I used this color for my Space Marine. This is the Space Marine I painted, and I think it looks not so bad. This is not a typical Codex color. I don't know, I'm not sure. Maybe there are some Marines in red brown, but I don't think so, I'm not sure. I used these colors for Space Marines because I don't have so much GW paints or game color paint from Vaiello here, and that's the reason why I try to use my military colors. And yeah, it looks not so bad. I like the Space Marine. The light is not so good, you can't see the highlights and the shadows, but I can do it a little bit more, a little bit stronger, I guess, but it looks good. I used for the arrow here on the side, I used for the arrow here German grey, and I like the color. It looks not typical like the other Marines. And for the chest eagle I used from AK Interactive a dark yellow base color for tanks, and for the wash, what I use for the wash? I use for the wash the black for NATO tanks. Yeah, I like the dark one. And yeah, I used the airbrush, and for this one here, for the backpack, not for the backpack, whatever it is in English, I used I think it was Tan Earth from Vaiello model color. And yeah, why not? And I think it's maybe not a bad idea if you want a little bit, if you want a different army with a different color, to use some other colors sometimes. Why not normal military colors? And it is a typical tank color, and I don't know, I think there is no big difference, because the Space Marine it's like a human tank, because he's running around with big shoulder pad, all the metal around the body, and with a big iron backpack. And yeah, that's the reason why I use it. I'm losing the color because the green behind is not so good for the miniature, but yeah. This is my red brown Space Marine, and I'm working on another Space Marine. I painted in olive green with the same German camouflage modulation set, and maybe you can see the highlights a little bit better. The Marine is not ready, but I painted the basics, and I must paint the eyes, and the Marine needs a little washing. You can see the highlights a little bit better here on the green, and yeah, looks, I like it. You can see the highlights a little bit better now. Yeah, this is the same color set, and maybe I paint in the next time a tactical squad. I'm not sure. I want to try a little bit more with different colors, and want to see how it looks like, and with maybe with different colors on the knee pads, and maybe on the iron, on the gloves, and maybe on the boots or helmet. And I want to try to work a little bit more with my normal military colors, and I want to see how it works. I have no experience with eyes. I saw only eyes in green, in the lighter green, and in red, orange red. maybe I want to try to work with black, gray, and giving a little bit white inside to make it a little bit more darker. Yeah, this is my experiment with the modulation set. I like it because you have all inside the box. You have a base color, you have a shadow and a light, and that's the reason why I use this one. And I want to try to work maybe next time with the dark yellow stuff on a Space Marine. I don't know how it works and how it looks like, but I want to try it. Yeah, the color I used. These are the colors from AK Interactive. It's a German camouflage red, brown and olive green modulation set, and you can see they have the base color, a shadow and a light for red, brown and for olive green. That's the reason why I use it with the airbrush, and it was easy to spray, and yeah, it's very good. You have, if you want to buy this one, this is a box with 6 colors. There's a step-by-step behind there. It's, yeah, it's for tanks, but you can use it for other things too, if you want to use this, one. And the colors are here now. I want to show you short the colors. Boop. We have the where it is there. We have the brown stuff. These are the red brown colors, and you have here we are the base, the light, and the shadow, the green color inside. Same like what I said before in my other videos. Price is fair. Oh, let me think, I'm not sure in a moment. It was maybe between 15 and 18 euros, but I'm not sure in a moment. And you have 6 colors. You have the basic, you have base color, a shadow and a light, and all these colors are made for the airbrush, and it's easy to spray. You can put this, well, you must shake it well like the other colors, and then you can put it from the bottle directly in the airbrush, and you can spray your marines or whatever you want to do, or maybe a GW tank for the Imperial Army or for whatever. I think it was successful. The brown one looks very good. The green one is not ready, but I can see the highlights and the shadows, and it looks better after a wash. I want to give you information about the progress, and yeah, that's all in a moment. Catch you in a second. Okay people, this is the end of the video. First I want to say, yeah, sorry for my bad English. I have sometimes problems with the past, present, perfect, or sometimes I'm losing some words when the camera is running. And to think in German, to translate in English, and to talk in English, sometimes, I don't know, it is for me sometimes like a million people are watching this one in a moment, but it isn't. Yeah. However, end of the video, please tell me what you think about my tank. I need information. Tell me if you like it or if you don't like it. Tell me what you think about the Space Marines. If you like it in red, brown or in olive green, and if you like the technique or maybe not. Whatever, give me a little bit support, because I don't want to show you this one, because I don't think this is very good stuff. I think this is normal stuff, and this is okay. I want to talk to the community, that the community can help me a little bit, or maybe other people have the same problems, whatever. That's the reason why I make these kinds of videos. Yeah, please subscribe. And I hope it was a little bit fun to see what I'm doing here in the night. And yeah, thank you for watching. And if you want, you can see my stuff on Facebook. I have an open site on Facebook. Everybody can watch this one. Google for Carsten, the Tighthead Prop, or Google for watch on Facebook, the Tighthead Prop, and you can find me and you can see my other models and information what I'm typing inside, whatever. Yeah, again, thank you very much. Greetings to Detlef, and see you next time. I think next video is maybe in 1 week if I have enough time. I want to show you how I can strip the colors from the miniatures with baking oven cleaner. I saw this one 5 years ago and I want to try it again. Maybe I can use it or maybe not, or some other stuff. I'm not sure. Peace and catch you next time. Bye bye. Hi people, I'm Carsten, I'm the Tighthead Prop, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Before I start, I want to say thank you. Thank you to the Deathwing Army project. Scheiße.